What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you guys could drop a like or a thumbs up on this video if you guys liked it, I would really appreciate that as well. It would really help me out. Hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our MLB The Show 20 content that's going to be on the channel. I hope you guys are having an absolutely great day, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos. What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and today I want to give you guys some tips on how to combat knuckleballers, how to hit knuckleballers better, how to have a good approach at the plate versus knuckleballers. This video was actually inspired by a tweet that I saw from Daddy Demo TV. I saw this and I was just thinking to myself, Movie, you need to make a video about knuckleballers bad, just to try to help people out about facing said knuckleballers and just kind of everything you'd ever want to know about knuckleballers. They used to have Phil Niekro and Louis Tiant, and they used to have R.A. Dickey in the game, which you can imagine were absolute beasts just because of the nature of the knuckleballer. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on facing Steven Wright, and the other knuckleballer that we have in the game is, let's see if, I think we just need to type in like this part of it. No, we gotta type in the whole thing. Let's go with Ryan. The other knuckleballer besides Steven Wright that you can still use in Diamond Dynasty is, let's see, it's Ryan Fearbrand. This is the other one. Has a knuckleballer, knuckle 4-seam curveball, changed up 2-seam fastball. Has 59 stamina. So if you guys haven't seen my video on my approach versus Corey Kluber, it's going to be very similar to this. But the reason I bring that video up is because we already went into the settings and I show you how to set your settings up to make it extremely difficult for you to hit on Legend. So I'm going to spare you how to do all that, and I'm going to assume that you already know how to set up the batting practice sliders. I'm going to assume that you know how to do that already. But if you want to know how to do that, go ahead and look at that video and I'll show you how. And I set up the roster as knuckle as well. So basically what I did in both those, I made extremely hard to hit, extremely hard to hit. And then I went to the knuckleballers and I edited them, if I could speak, and I put them both on the Boston Red Sox. So when we go into user practice here, let's see, let's go into game history. We need to go into practice mode. Where the hell is practice? Custom practice. So first we will start out and I will show you guys, if you really want to know, I don't know, this could be bad to do, but if you really want to know, this is how I'm going to take like a better team than this. We might have to back out when we start. I can't remember. So first off, let's talk about how to pitch with knuckleballers. Hopefully they'll both be selectable. It's not too much, it's not too different, but this is basically how they're going to pitch against you if they know what they're doing with pitching a knuckleball. This is the best spot to do that. So we're going to go to pitching. We're going to go to repeat play yes, and then we're going to go to, let's see. There's right. And it didn't bring up, I don't see Fairbrand, but at least we got right on there. That's all we really need. So this is how you pitch. This is how you should pitch with a knuckleballer, okay? You take the knuckleball and you put it down low and inside, and you throw it like that. Or conversely, you take the knuckleballer and you put it low and outside. This is all you really need to do to spot the knuckleball. And you guys can see how ridiculous that is because he's up at 99. On the and you just, I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. I really don't know how you're possibly supposed to hit that, and that's why we don't have Phil Niekro anymore that I could even see. I didn't even see Niekro. He might still be in the game, but that's why he's not in Diamond Dynasty anymore. That's why Louis Tiant's not in Diamond Dynasty anymore. That's why R.A. Dickey's not in Diamond Dynasty anymore, because it's just, no one really likes to hit against this. It's not fun to hit against. It's not hard to do, but that's how you use him. I wouldn't even throw, I mean, he's got a 2-seam fastball and all this stuff. I wouldn't even worry about ever using the fastball. You can sometimes use it On 0-2, you can sometimes drop a curveball. If you're using one of them, you can drop a curveball to get them to chase with it. But mostly, you're just going to throw a knuckleball inside and low, or you're going to throw a knuckleball on the corner and low. There's no real need to throw like a knuckleball high and inside. That's not really how you use them. You don't want to do that. There's no point to doing that. You just throw it low and inside, or you throw it high and inside. That's how you do it. So that's basically how I would expect to be pitched against by someone that's really good, that knows what they're doing. And if you take this video and you use a knuckleballer and use what I'm saying right now, I mean, do what you gotta do, but knowing you're not gonna make a lot of friends doing this. You're not gonna make a lot of friends doing this, so I wouldn't recommend it. So now let's go from the hitting side of things. Let's go to the batting. And we're gonna have to. I'm gonna back out real quick so that we can. So I can go to the other team. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we have the computer set up as Steven Wright. We have all the pitching sliders boosted for the computer as much as possible. His knuckleball is boosted as much as possible. And we're also hitting on legend. So if I don't do very well against this, I mean, cut me some slack. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not going to be easy. If you want to set it up to practice like this, you can. But I'm just going to hit in the background so you guys have something to watch while I talk about what to do against knuckleballers. So the first thing, obviously, you're going to want to take a lot of pitches to wear down their stamina as much as possible. That is first and foremost what you're going to want to do. And a good way about going about that to make yourself take pitches is just take until 2 strikes. You guys, if you can stay disciplined and take until 2 strikes, a lot of the time, man, it's really going to pay off. That is an approach that's going to help you so much in Battle Royale and so much in, wow, he threw the fastball and actually got a hold of it. It's going to help you so much in Battle Royale. It's going to help you so much in something like events. Ranked seasons is a little bit longer, but that's really going to help you out in wearing out his stamina. And like I said, look for the ball to be a little bit low on the knuckler. Sometimes you're not going to get much break. Now, some people have said they've tried like directional and stuff like that so they don't have to move the PCI to the ball and they can just time it. That's not a bad idea. That's really not a bad idea to switch to directional hitting versus it. I would stick in zone personally and just try to move it to the spot as best you can. But if you just end all be all, nothing's working, go ahead and give that a shot on directional. I've seen people in my chat on Twitch saying that was working. The other thing that I recommend is once you get on base, either via a walk because they can't control the knuckleball, or you do get a hit, that it is time to steal. And I don't care what speed your guy is, it's time to steal. Because the knuckleball is going to go really slow to the plate, and that's really how you take advantage of a knuckleballer. You get on base and you start stealing and ripping bags, because that is a really, really good way to take advantage of how slow he's throwing the ball. You get on base, now you're at second, now you're at third base in a heartbeat. And that's like the worst thing if you're trying to throw the knuckleball, is just people running all over you on the base path. So that's a huge thing that you can do to try to get them out of the game, and you can make them throw a fastball that way, which is going to help you out as well. Try not to get frustrated. I tell you what, let's I honestly, guys, I personally gameplay, I hate, absolutely cannot stand. Let's see, we're still on legend here. I cannot stand using directional. I do not like using it at all. But we'll try to use it here. Let's see how we do on legend versus this thing, to see if we put the ball in play. Not bad, to be honest with you. I mean, we got a shot down the line. At least we made contact with the ball. Let's try it again. I was just keeping it straight up in the middle and just timing it with X. I missed it. Where's our PCI? We don't get to see it because we're on directional. All right, let's see if we can time this thing up. I'm almost gonna. We could also, let's try. I'll tell you what. Let's try pure analog with flick. All you gotta do with flick is you just press up on the right stick. Let's try that. Missed it. But I think when you just press up, you don't have like all the directional stuff where you like move it to the side. Oh my god, that's so hard to time. It's just gonna be RNG where the PCI goes though. Still, that's the problem with using analog. All right, let's go back to directional. I'm gonna go to directional and I'm gonna turn there's like the screen moves around and stuff. Let's see, camera shift off. That's how I want the camera shift off, so it just stays in the middle. And all I have to do is press X. It's a little bit easier to time with just X. Wow, good squared up, nearly a home run. That's crazy. All right, so here he goes again. I mean, that's a dot. That just had my eyes messed up. All right, can we hit it again? Actually got a base hit there. I think that is a pretty good way to go about it. Honestly, that probably is a pretty damn good way to go about it. I hate using directional more than anything in the world because I can't move my PC out of the ball. It's just like it's taking out one of my factors to be able to have more success. But at the same time, if it's going to be moving around so crazily and I can just rely on my timing, maybe that's going to help out. And again, we are on Legend with, you know, crazy movement. I set it to like all 99 control. Like, he is like the best knuckleball in history. Oh shit, he got me. That's the curveball I was talking about on 0-2 that could really get him. We just hit a knock on a perfect knuckleball with directional versus that. That's incredible. All right, let's try it again. Oh my god. Very late, squared up. How am I that late on that? That's what I don't understand. I feel like my timing's perfect on that. Says I'm late. We got him. We got him again. That's probably your best bet. There's no way I'm hitting it like that on zone. I've been using zone for, there's just no way. I just have to time that the best I can. All right, so let's go over the basics again. We're gonna be taking till 2 strikes. We're gonna take as many pitches as possible to get them wore down as much as possible. Get our PCI as big as possible. That's definitely going to be our strategy versus the knuckleballer. Then once we get on base, either with a hit or with a walk, we are going to be stealing. We are going to be stealing all over the knuckleballer to either get him to throw fastballs, to pitch out, to do whatever we can to get him, you know, not just being able to toss these lob balls up to the plate. We're going to be stealing all over. You know, if they were using a knuckleballer, they better have a good catcher that has a good arm, because we are going to be stealing all over that. And then we're also going to use directional the best we can to try to take swings. And if you want to practice against it, I mean, go ahead. But I don't even know. I don't even know how much this really even helps. What a play. But it's got to help a little bit. I mean, it's on Legend with the boosted, you know, him boosted as much as possible. And in the toughest situation, I definitely think you gotta dip into the old directional bag, which I cannot stand to use at all, but it might be the best strategy versus knuckleballers. If you guys have any tips about knuckleballers, leave them down in the comments below. I'd just be interested to see if anybody else has a good way of going against them. For me, it's just gonna be probably just chilling. Oh, I should have crushed that. Just chilling, hitting X, and living for another day, and trying to get them knocked out of the game as quickly as possible. And then once they bring in another pitcher, I'm going right back to zone. Just because basically all I can do here is just time it the best I can. I have no ability to put the PCI, like the quote unquote the barrel of the bat. I have no way to be able to do that. I'm at the mercy of RNG on that. That's why zone is so much better than directional. Obviously, is you only control one factor and not both. And so you really it's something you really want to do. Let's try to see if we can get one more hit or put it in play, and then we'll wrap up this video. Oh, was I late on that? I was early. Finally, I was early. Come on, Griff. Come on. Let's go. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. This isn't even fun. Knuckleballers suck. I hope this video helps out, though, man. I hope it gives you just some kind of an approach to hit a knuckleballer. And drop a like if you guys liked the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.